is most wanted. Have you seen this man?
Eagle, you're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes.
Booyakasha! America has invented some of the bestest things in the world. McDonald's, gangster rap, spaghetti, and swimming. I like swimming. But your country has got problems too. There's been enough sadness since the terrible events of 7/11. And also there's still racialism, even to the native people. You know, what is they called? Them ones. How come you never ever see them in prominent jobs? Apart from that bloke and the village people. And even then, he couldn't go out without a policeman, a fireman, and someone from the Navy to protect him. So the purpose of this show is to educate, to motivate, and to relate. This week's subject is the law. Where is we going to now?
Oh, we're going to Valor Hall, and in Valor Hall we'll meet Sergeant Hires, who's going to take us through some of the recruit scenario training.
Okay, well, what's going to happen here today is you're going to actually participate in some Philadelphia Police recruit training.
Wicked, man.
Okay, well, we're going to do some scenarios in which the officers will actually respond to some incidents. You're going to be 2310 car, and anytime you hear 2310 on the radio, you'll push the side button and you'll say 2310. This is Officer Brinkman. This is your new partner.
Yo,
you can introduce yourselves.
Yo, Brinkman, is you good cop and I is bad cop?
Well, you're...
Who's the good cop, who's the bad cop?
No, it's not. We're going to go and handle a situation.
Yo, we're going.
2310 car.
There you go, 2310.
Yo, this be me, the main man, 2310, with my man, Brinkman.
I take 8501 State Road and meet the complainant for a report of a burglary.
No doubt.
You know what a burglary is?
For real, I've done a couple.
Okay.
All right, you go in first.
No, put that down.
Why?
We don't need it.
I'll give you cover.
Okay, all right.
Yo, we is here looking for burglary.
This is my partner, MC.
Yo.
Yes. Okay. What's missing?
You his partner?
Yes, I am.
13-inch color television.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. How do we know you ain't lying? How do we know there was a telly? What was you watching?
Well, he
That's good.
wasn't here when it happened.
So we claim.
Number, real quick. Phone number.
Oi, that ain't the time to get a number, man.
405.
If you have any more questions, just give me a call.
Okay.
He's
We have
crap.
to.
Yo, this be 2310. We'll be back on the road after my man Brinkman finally finished his shit.
Okay, no profanity here.
Sorry about that. Yo, gotta put the siren. It's got a siren on.
No, don't put that out the window. Here.
For once, if they see us.
Stand by.
What, no. Okay. Keep it down. We have to keep
All
it
right.
down.
So
Not
don't
yet.
know.
Not yet. Here. You can take this when we get out.
Wicked.
All right.
Yo, what's the matter with you?
Some guys jumped us. They beat us up.
You have to put this out. Look. 3 men.
Yo,
Yeah.
3 men.
1 black male, 1 white male.
2310, there's 3 men. 1 brother, 1 honky, and 1... What's the S?
Spanish.
1 Spanish.
We refer to the person as a white male, not as a honky.
Why
A
not?
honky in the United States is not a nice term for a male, for a white person.
Why not?
It's like an ethnic slur.
Ah, for real, but they say you can be a honky, but you can still be hung like a donkey.
Possibly. Sure.
2310 car.
They's calling our name on the thing. Yo, this be 2310.
You're supposed to be at the cone shack right in the middle of the driving course.
Okay.
The cone
We
shop.
have a report of a burglary. We can't just go up and start shooting. Okay.
For real.
So,
That's him.
okay. Tell
that a
him
geezer?
to stop.
Yo, stop it!
Keep your distance. Keep your distance. No,
Stop
wait,
it,
wait.
motherfucker!
Keep your distance.
Don't move.
Wait,
You're
wait,
fucking
wait,
with the wrong
wait,
cop.
put-
Oh, what's
Sir.
going on?
Yo, you like the
wait,
taste of
keep
steel?
Keep your distance. Keep your distance. Okay, all right, look, this is what we do in a man with a gun call. Okay?
All right, wicked.
Okay, there he goes. Okay, tell him to put his hands up.
Yo! Yo, Wolfo! Put up your hands, or is you gonna be shot by us.
Okay, tell him you see the gun.
I could see the motherfucking gun. Put them up.
He can't curse. You can't curse.
You can't curse.
Tell him to put his face in the ground.
Yo, stick your head in that ground and eat the dirt.
Okay, now put that down. Okay, walk around him.
Yo.
Put your right hand up, sir.
What's he got?
Get one hand free. Take the gun.
Where's he got a gun?
Right, now,
Where
put
did we
your
see
gun
it?
away. Put your gun
Put your
away.
gun away.
Put your gun away.
Okay, no, don't point it at him.
Don't point
It's
it
a
at
fake gun. He's got a fake gun.
Okay, that's fine.
He's got a fake gun.
That's
Still
fine.
do the job.
All right.
Still
So
do the
he's
job.
trying to do this
Wait,
with a fake
he
gun.
might have
You thought
another
that was
one.
funny.
Hold
He
on.
might have another gun.
You thought that was funny doing
Roll
this
over,
fake
sir.
gun on this. You picked the wrong cop to fuck around with, Slimeball.
Okay, well, we don't talk like that in Philadelphia. Search him. Come on, you want to be a cop or not?
For real, I just don't like touching blokes.
Let's go. Look, you want to be a police officer or not?
Blokes.
Look.
Man, oi, did I ask
Let's go.
to have a
Let's
chat
go.
with
Let's
you?
do the search. Do the
Let's go.
search. Let's go. We're wasting time. A crowd's starting to form. We want to get out of here. Let's go. You don't need your gun. What do you need your gun for? Now, really, what can you feel
I don't want
about?
to touch.
You got to touch. Do you want to be a cop or not? You came here saying, I want to be a cop.
I want to be a... look what we got here.
Oh, what do you got? Don't check.
Where'd you get this from?
All right, he's got
All right.
money. No, don't put it in your pocket.
Why not?
He's going to say you stole
But
it.
he probably nicked it from
He's
someone.
handcuffed.
Did
Put
you?
it back in his pocket.
Did you get that money from someone?
It's my money.
Put the gun away.
Yeah, right.
All right? Come on. Come on.
All right, where's
Here, take your hand. Touch. You got to touch. There you go. That's what we do.
Oh,
all
that
right?
is disgusting.
All right, here we go. And that completes Cop 101 here at the Philadelphia Police Academy. How'd it go? What you think?
Respect. Do you think I can make a good cop?
Probably not.
Yakshamash. In US&A, if you want to marry a girl, you cannot just go to her father's house and swap her for 15 gallons of insecticide. Before American woman will allow you in her vagina, you must do something called dating.
My name is Jenny. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, Jenna. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in today to see if Great Expectations is right for you.
Yes,
What would you like to see happen if you met your ideal woman?
I will love her. We will be as one.
So,
I will give her television, remote control, a red dress. I hope will
so
fit
you're saying
her.
you have a good life, and back home you can
Yes.
provide for her a good life, and that's what you would
Yes.
like to do.
But
Okay,
if
great.
she cheat on me, why you laugh?
I think that's sweet. Keep
Yes,
going.
but if she cheat on me, I will crush her.
You will crush her. Well, honey, that's not going to qualify you with our membership if you're prepared to crush a woman. You can break up with her and
Yes.
divorce her, but you cannot, no crushing. Why don't you give me a little bit on personality traits that you're looking for?
Yes. I want her to be blonde. I want her to have no history of retardation in family. If possible, she must have plow experience.
You're not going to find Americans with plow experience. Just to let you know, us American women, we don't have plow experience.
But not much, maybe 1 year or...
Honey, I have 0 plow experience.
And she must have a good physique. And she must be tight, like a man's anus.
Okay, attractive. What about race? You're open to all races?
Yes, but no Jew.
No Jewish, okay. All right, so why don't you tell me what you enjoy? What are your interests?
I like play table tennis. I like shoot dog. I like
Snoop Dogg.
shoot dog. Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Should I tell people that I am good at sex?
No.
But I am.
But you don't want to say that because a
But
woman...
I am more good than men and men, and I am.
In America, if you say that on your profile, if you do that here, a woman is not going to go out with you because then she thinks that's all you want.
Even though I am big, like a can of Pepsi.
It doesn't matter. Women in America feel that any act of sex, be it oral, physical,
what do you mean oral?
mouth.
I like it in the mouth
But
very much.
that's what we're talking about. Women in America feel that any act of sex with
Yes.
somebody else, even if it's using your body, your sexual
Yes.
organs, your mouth, your hand,
I
whatever
like
it
a
is,
mouth.
we think that's cheating.
Do I need to bring a gift?
Here's a mistake that a lot of men make in America, and that is they bring too many gifts.
What size gift will get me entry
Well,
to her?
getting you entry by, what do you mean by entry?
To her vagina?
Oh, if you want to go to bed with her?
Yes.
Well, I can't say because everybody's different.
How do I show her I have a sense of humor?
We have to practice it first.
Yes. I have a joke.
Uh-huh.
There is a chair. The chair walk with the shoes. La 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 la. You walk on the street. The chair
Right.
is walking.
Right.
Yes.
Well, it's a funny image.
Yes. It is nice. I should tell this joke.
Probably not.
My name is Borat. Your name, please?
Guinevere.
Should I tell her she reminds me of my wife?
Do you have a wife?
She is dead.
Oh, okay. Nobody wants to be reminded of somebody who's dead.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do not care about her. She is
Yes.
gone.
Right. But once a person's dead, you should really put that
Yes.
aside.
I know.
Yeah. Well, you probably look for some of the same qualities that you were attracted to in your wife.
No.
Same qualities that you liked in your wife if there were some things you liked about your wife. Did you like some things about your wife?
No. You remind me of my wife. My first, my older wife.
Okay.
She.
Your previous wife?
Yes. Yeah. That's why you laugh. She did.
Okay. Sorry.
What should I talk about with her?
Talk about the environment you're in, talk about what she does for a living and about her.
I have now been 1 week without any sexy intercourse. My sack is heavy.
How old is your child?
How do I find if she will be a cheat?
Okay. Or anything negative.
Yes, but
Cheat you, take money from you.
no, not a criminal.
that kind of
A
cheat?
cheat, a woman who go
Oh,
with
screw
another
around
man
on you.
and
Okay. Right. Well, that's why you need to date her for a while before you get married.
you'll come back to my country. I will look after you. I will give you money. I will give you automobile car, a television, remote control. We'll be together. But if you cheat on me, I will crush you.
That's what I don't like either.
Yes, I
I
do not
don't
like.
like men that cheat on me.
How do I know if she wants me to take her
Go to bed with her?
sexy time?
Whether or not she wants you to go to bed with her? How do you know that? Well, when you kiss each other, if you're kissing and petting, then it just sort of goes naturally.
When do we have a sexy intercourse?
Well, whenever you both agree on that.
No, when do me and you have a sexy intercourse?
Me and you?
Yes.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Do you wish me success tonight?
I wish you success in the future with dating and relationships. And I wish you the best.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Lancashire. Check it out, I is here with none other than my main man, Buzz Aldrin. I know this is a sensitive question, but what was it like not being the first man on the moon? Was you ever jealous of Louis Armstrong?
It was Neil Armstrong, and no, I was not jealous. He was a very, very qualified person. Yeah.
So, when you arrived on the moon, was the people who lived there very friendly, or was they scared of you?
There was absolutely no thought of encountering any living being whatsoever.
Do you think man will ever walk on the sun?
No. The sun is too hot. It is not a good place to go to.
What happens if they went in winter when the sun is cold?
The sun is not cold in the winter.
We know you've been asked this a zillion times. It must really get on your tits being asked it. But let's just sort it out. What do you say to all those conspiracy theorists who come up to you and say, does the moon really exist?
I don't think there are very many people who question whether the moon exists. It exists. And
all right, you heard it here. It does exist. So all those people out there who were saying it don't, you was wrong.
That's right. The moon does exist, and we went there.
Yo, listen up. But how do they really know what exists and what is the conspiracy things? Because I know I have seen a picture of J-Lo with two, you know, massive geezer's dongs there, and apparently it weren't true.
I haven't seen those pictures.
Well, you should check them out. It's amazing.
Okay.
Is you upset that Michael Jackson got all the credit for inventing the moonwalk, but you was the first geezer ever to actually do it?
No. You can call things by different names, and you can use the moon or Mars or Venus, and you can say this is the Venus trot. But that doesn't mean that it has any connection to what it would be like for a horse moving on Venus.
Yo.
The horse could trot on Venus, right?
Well,
Except it's very, very hot.
There's horse on Venus.
No. I'm just, well, neither is Michael Jackson on the moon.
I've got a joke about space. You want to hear it? There's a monster from outer space who is going on a trip around the universe, and him goes to the travel booker to book like a hotel on the moon, and the travel booker goes, you can't go to that hotel because the moon is full.
That's pretty good.
That
the moon
is
full.
so wicked. That's wicked.
And the opposite of the moon being full is
It's empty.
the new moon.
What?
That's when it's dark.
I thought it's funny because it means he's like full. He's
Yeah,
like been eating.
I know.
Stuff. He's all well full and everything.
No, the hotel is full.
So, but why is it funny? Because the hotel is full.
I wasn't sure that it was funny. You said it was funny.
Why is it funny again?
Things are funny or comedic because they mix the real with the absurd.
No doubt.
And you took the moon, which is real, and the term full. And you applied that to either the hotel being full or the person being full. And that's an absurd condition, and that's what makes something funny, where you mix the absurd with the real.
Wicked. So listen up. You has heard about the moon and about space. You better learn about these things from my man Buzz Lightyear here. So you better realize that these things is important. Big up yourself. Buzz, keep it real.
Eagle, you're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes.
Also, jetzt bin ich hier mit Paul Wilmot. Okay, great, I'm here with Paul Wilmot. He is the god of seating plans, choosing which celebrity go with who. That's right.
Let's say I'm judge and jury, and it's our job to put the right people in the right seats.
So what is Paul Wilmot?
Well, I mean, I'm years of experience in the fashion business. For about 7 years, I was in charge of public relations for Calvin Klein.
Wow.
For the whole world.
Let's talk about who are the in celebrities and who are the out celebrities. If they are in, we go, what's up? Yeah, you go, what's up? And if they are out, you go, ich don't think so. And you go like that, yeah? So I'll ask you the names, yeah? So what's up and ich don't think so. So Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, what's up with a double what's up? She's fabulous.
What's up?
What's up? And she's a double.
What about Debbie Harry? What's up or ich don't think so?
Debbie Harry's having a second moment. And I mean, where maybe 1 year ago it was ish don't think so, now she has a chance to be what's up. Like Marianne Faithfull is having a what's up moment too.
But was she ish don't think so?
Absolutely, for 20 years.
She was ish don't think so?
Ish don't think so. For 20 years now, what's up?
Who else is ish don't think so at the moment?
Well, I mean, Celine Dion.
Ish.
Ish don't think so. I mean, you know, let's just face it. I mean, you know, in fact, she's even talking about doing a clothing line. Ish don't think so.
If you want to make sure that the show is classy, who do you make sure that you do not have? Which celebrities?
I would again, Barbara Streisand, not to pick on her, but I mean...
Barbara Streisand, she would go to the opening of the Frankfurt Allgemeine Zeitung geschafft. We're doing a charity as well. We're doing a lot of things with kind of these deaf children, which we're really getting behind now, teaching them about sexual responsibility and safe sex. You can give them a message.
Yeah, I mean...
No, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. Just like do something for them about safe sex. Just how to keep safe sex.
Just be.
But not with words. They won't be.
Be careful. Just be careful.
You can do, but no words. Just.
Be careful. Be careful. Don't do it. Be careful.
Cool. Do you need any more models? Because I'm like Chrysler's muse in Austria. Seriously, you know.
I don't know if we need any male models. We've got about 40 of them.
Do you need another model? Would you like me to do?
Il demande si t'as besoin d'un mannequin. Il veut savoir si t'as besoin d'un mannequin parce qu'il est prêt à faire le mannequin.
I am Chrysler. You know the designer Chrysler. I'm his muse.
C'est la muse de Chrysler. Et il veut savoir si t'as besoin de faire.
Ok, il faut aller demander à Lloyd. Asking to Lloyd Klein. He's over there.
I just wanted to say, if you want, I'm here. You know who I am, yeah? Brüno.
Yes.
Chrysler's muse. You know the designer Chrysler?
Oui.
Yeah.
And you're
from Austria. I'm his muse.
Oh, great.
I'm here if you want.
No, I have
mind.
the male's model. They're here.
Yeah, but if you want, I don't mind. I won't charge you or
great.
anything. You want?
For the moment, it's okay.
I'm doing the embed with the underpants. Can I borrow your underpants?
Like right now?
Yeah, like for the end. Okay, great.
Sure.
You want to wear them?
Yeah, for the finale.
I need to wear them. For
okay.
The
yeah.
Okay. What is legal?
Well, I think most conduct that all of us engage in on a day-to-day basis is legal.
So what is illegal?
What is illegal is what the elected representatives of the people define as crimes.
What is barely legal?
Well, that's when you get into technicalities, and that's why you have trials.
Because we saw this film called Barely Legal 3, and it was about these two naughty college girls, and them hadn't done their homework, and then as punishment, they had to have a free-header with their supervisor, this teacher. Is that to do with the law?
It's hard to say. That would probably be governed by the rules of the institution, the college.
Yeah, well, in this institution, it was very strict rule that if you didn't do your homework, you will get boned.
Right. Well, that's a law of sorts.
Yeah, well, it's a good law.
Yeah.
Has you seen that film?
Yes. No, I haven't.
You should check it out.
I will now because you've recommended it.
Yeah, I mean, it's well good. It's
barely legal.
Barely Legal 3.
Free, okay, good.
I was Attorney General. My name is Meese. I say, go to college, don't carry a piece.